Or I guess they're playing some Fiora top lane versus Set this game, and what we're running is Grasp, Demolish, Bone Plating, Overgrowth, a Mana Flow, and then also the Scorch with Ignite and also a Deep Blade. This game I'm going to show how to carry into a rather interesting matchup. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it because Fiora into Set, believe it or not, I know that Set is very broken, and I know that Fiora is also really broken, but we definitely have the favor right here because we can poke this guy, and we can parry specifically his stun. This was his W. And we also outscale him very hard, so there's nothing that can go wrong here. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Getting like free grass procs all day. I'll definitely take the level 1 too, as you can see. You should absolutely take the level 1 in your hands when you're playing Fiora into these type of matchups. Because if you take the level 1, you can take level 2 as well. Level 3 is usually very free, and you can either go for a cheat or recall. Not bad. If I actually had parried right there, man, I could have outplayed him very hard. But yeah, it's fine. Kind of my bad. I thought that was like a stun coming out. Well, whatever. There you go. So like the wave is like absolutely like massive. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just let this guy farm it, because if I go for that reset now and I buy myself a longsword just like that and then walk back topside, I got the wave then bouncing back into me, and that's good because if a fight breaks out in the river, I can then rotate and then Set will start losing farm. So this is very good. I also think that Eve, I think he was pathing bot lane, but I wasn't sure. So we're gonna find out. We'll see what happens. That's why I think I might actually thin out the wave just a little bit. Alright, let's walk up here. Interesting W. So if Set plays like that, I can quite confidently tell that there is no jungler here. Absolutely not. The way how he's playing it, I can tell Eve is not here. I'm pretty sure Eve path bot lane as suspected. Sometimes you can definitely tell like where a jungler is pathing to depending on like how your opponent starts moving. This clearly definitely does tell that this guy is alone. And I've got my Warwick in top lane, so if he were to walk up to me right now, I'd actually end up like winning the entire matchup because we've got the Warwick like in position. And this guy seems to avoid that part right now. Interesting. Either way, I'm winning. I played that early game very smart around my jungler right now. Despite my jungler not ganking the lane, I'm actually hard winning. This is why it really matters on how you play the wave, right? If you play the wave correctly, you play it around your jungler and where he's pathing to, you can make plays like these happen, you know? I still got my pair too, actually. Goodbye. Very good. I'm liking it. Now, we are in a little bit of a weird position because Fiora is not really the type of champion that has a lot of wave clear. It would be very ideal right now if I were to push the lane out and then go for the reset to buy items. But that's not really an option that we can go for because we don't have the wave clear to push the lane in before he makes it back, right? So a little bit of a more advanced way of like playing this out right now would be to like further deny the Set as much of the XP as possible, and then once we get level 6 we hard shove the lane in and then we try and get that reset. So we're going to be playing from behind a little bit, but in return we'll have more XP here, and I hope that's going to be enough to like reset this lane. We're going to see if this is actually going to work. Good trade. Ooh, clean. I've got my ultimate now. Let's turn this around. Never mind. This is not going to work. If I had like the first ultimate with an auto, I could have killed him right now, actually. This would have been a complete win for me. But as that went out, didn't work. I actually autoed, then I pressed R, but I couldn't like walk up further. Nice. Outplayed. You know, that's why I love the matchup so much. You can just parry the stun. And if you kind of learn the pattern from your opponent, and you can tell when they're going to press their stun, you can just follow up with a parry all the time. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely beautiful parry. I wish I could push more, but it's a bit of a risk for me. I'm not going to do that. Let's go for Sheen. We go for that one too. Take like 2 pots here. And let's go back. Nice. Now, this is a interesting position to be in. Because we are winning the lane right now. We got like a sweet item advantage. We got Sheen and Harpoon X. But there's one problem that remains. Seth can actually beat me with one combo. Right? We're not tanky. We don't have any HP items. So we gotta be a little bit careful right now. Because we do have a lot of damage. And we are having a lead. But we will lose the 1v1 if we tank the whole combo. If that makes sense, right? So we still have some outplaying to do right here. Oh. Oh, nice one. He's trying to recover. Well, that sucks. Really? He should have died. I was so confident in that one actually hitting. But whatever. I think I can probably still outplay him. I just need to jump in with parry. Oh, we're getting a gank right now. In that case... I'm not gonna... I'll stay from the back here. We can definitely outplay him. I can confidently tell. We need to shove. Eve is on their way. Oh, Eve is actually not on their way. Cool. It's gotta be pretty clean. Oh, we missed it too. Yeah, it hasn't worked out. Alright, let's go back here. Yeah, it's better if we just don't do this. Like, it's better if we just walk back here. I'm not gonna overstay, if that makes sense. Let's walk back. Well, like a very well timed. As you can see, I previously talked about how Seth can still beat me with one combo, and as it shows, if he hits the stun and he follows up with a full combo with Ignite afterwards, he still beats me. But that's only temporarily because if we buy Trinity, at that point we always win. Like, Trinity is where everything turns around, and where it's also where I start like hard winning. So it's like more like a matter of time. That's all that is. It's all good. They've got the wave pushing into me. We got a contra ward. Excellent, excellent. This guy's going record bow. A little bit weird to see. This guy has no flash. I'm going to type that to my jungler. Good. Okay, I could have had like another auto. Oh, we got him very low. And I've already got him. Cool. No jungle gank needed, actually. I already beaten him. Excellent. I don't know, man. Like, Fiora remains to be one of my more favorite top laners, as you guys know. I love champions that need skill, you know? But the only thing that I don't like about Fiora, which is the one thing that keeps me away from like fully, as in like maining her, if that makes sense. I want to go for a proc, but I can't, man. But the one thing that keeps me away from Fiora a little bit, only slightly, is the wave clear. That's the one thing that I never liked about the champ. Like, Fiora is capable of 1v9ing every single game. Like, Fiora has more good matchups than bad ones. And especially when we talk about mid late game, you're like one of the best champions in the entire late game. You can fight anybody, right? But there's one weakness that this champ has. Only one weakness. And that's the fact that she has no wave clear. And that can be fixed if you go Hydra. You got wave clear at that point. And problem solved. But it's similar to Camille. Like Camille is the same problem too. You don't have wave clear at the start of the match. And that's what I kind of dislike. That's the only thing though. Because everything else about Fiora is perfect. This guy's been changing his pattern. That makes sense. He's no longer like using the E right away. But yeah, it's good to know. Next time we fight him, we know what to do. Nice, let's get those tower away. That's going down. The flash. Beautiful. I get why he flashes. I should have just rushed the tower faster. Because he kind of like panicked. That makes sense. Decent. I still got my parry though. Oh, I'm so glad I made that jump right there. I am glad, man. I'm glad. It's gotta be a close one. I might actually be able to catch this guy too. It really depends though. Really depends because I think that Eve is up here. I do a flash. If she jumps in now, I can just flash away. Alright, cool. She's not even jumping. Okay, alright. Let's go for this one. So, typically with boots, you can go like any direction. If you're like facing up like a full AD team comp, you're obviously going to be going for a steel caps. The same thing if they have like a bunch of AP, you're going to go for mercs. But if you're like snowballing the game very hard and you're absolutely having a very relaxed game, then you can also decide to go for lucidity boots. If that makes sense, because the very low cooldowns on your ability is going to make you able to snowball much easier. So it really depends on how the game's going. But if you're snowballing, lucidity boots are definitely the one that I would recommend. Then again, though, it's all up to you. 3 people showing, just about 2 people missing. Let's proc this thing real quick. Nice. I love the fact that we can rush towers like this. Absolutely great in my opinion. I wonder if he were to walk up here? Nah, he's not. Well, after shoving this, we're gonna be going to the jungle camps. Nice. Yeah. Let's see here. First we go to mid lane. I want to try going for a kill rate. I also think there's somebody up here. Oh, I messed up right there. That's a little bit disappointing actually. I didn't have the flash. I really didn't have the flash. That was actually fine. That was okay. I messed up. I guess my Adi's gonna die too. I was actually worth quite a bit of gold here. Also, my Adi was also worth a lot. Very bad. Alright, let's go for this one and this one. I'm gonna actually go for lifesteal instead because it does actually make it far better for me. With sustain, I can just like keep on going. If you don't have sustain, it's going to be slightly more difficult. I always go for Life Scepter instead of the Warhammer when I play Fiora. It just does better here. Let's go. This set is like out of the game. I find it very unfortunate we actually gave kills to this Eve because she's making a comeback right now. It's leaving me slightly worried, but we should be okay. It's kind of worrying. That's all. Got it. Let's move top lane real quick. If I can get a kill on her right now, that would also be really good. Yeah, I'm gonna catch her right here. Pose miss. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm not even gonna try hard, man. Just pop in my E. That's all good with me. Sure. The jungler was not involved there. It sucks that we actually lose that Drake. Let's grab the next one here. Perfect. I'm considering making a play in mid lane because these guys are overextending. As long as I don't mess up my Q for once. Oh, they're actually gonna walk back? Nah, I kinda doubt that, right?
Enemy rampage.
Yep, 2 kills right there, not bad. CC chain would have been really good. She will refuse to use ultimate. I was kind of hoping that she would, so I can parry that away, but obviously that's not going to happen. Nice. Time to head back here. So we're gonna be getting a hydra, and after hydra, we're then gonna build this one. And this one is going to be very important because these guys actually have a ton of AP. If we decide to go for Multi-Memorius, they don't have a lot of damage on us anymore. We're going to need this. Itemization is very, very important, guys. In specific games, if you go the wrong build, much more chance you're going to die. Or have a bad time. Might surprise you. If you go for the right build, sometimes you just have a much easier game. Let's push this out. Again, we hard push. We're just going to get the next wave. Then, after pushing that wave, we're going to flank mid lane, because I suspect somebody's going to farm mid. And if top lane's being shoved in, then somebody must farm this out. So we can try like outnumbering people. We could also go for... Oh, you missed it. Flash didn't go through. That's okay though. I could try. Nice. I don't need to press R for this one. Got him ready. Yep. Not bad. About 20 minutes in this game. I'm not gonna do that. I was considering it, but nah. Not for me. Ah, he's going for the flash. Somehow I felt like he was gonna do this, dude. I don't know, I saw the fist like chasing me down. I just felt like he was gonna flash on me, and my feelings were absolutely right. I should have skewed away. At least stay like outside the fist flash Q range. That would have been Way better, actually. My bad, man. My bad. It's whatever, man. Kinda sucks. I've been feeding away like 2 deaths, which I'm not too proud with.
Is this supposed to be a challenge?
Let's go. 55 seconds before the dragon spawns. Alright. Very good. Let's go for that red buff. Nice. Excellent. Let's get some kills now. I hope these guys will overextend. I hope. I'm loving it. The damage, bro. There's nothing more fun than playing Fiora. I don't know, man. This champion has everything inside the kit that you're looking for. You want a lot of damage? You got that, you know? Parry, you got that. You can block any ability in this game. Who doesn't like that, you know? Scaling, you got it all. Thank you. I think this game is probably going to be over right here. Because we got heroed. Jumping in. Let's give it a try. Nice attempt. I guess we're not getting him. Thank you very much. Yeah, this game is going to be done right here, bro. This is done. Finished. There you go. Hey, this is Fiora Toplane. Thanks so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.